Hey everybody, it's Nikki the Baby Whisperer, and as promised, I told you we were going to go over a series on nipple shields. And so today, it's part 2, but really there's going to be 3 other parts to this. But we're going to talk about nipple shields. We're going to talk about some things that I've heard about nipple shields from moms and why they're using them and why I wish there was just more education behind them. And also that you are making a choice based upon logic and not fear. So here it is. Moms, I had a mom the other day tell me her nipples were too big and they wanted her to use a nipple shield to decrease her nipple size. Now, some of you may not be in that anxious state right now and can already go, if my nipple's too big, you're going to squish it into something smaller. That's going to hurt. But when you're anxious and you just want something to work, you're just like grabbing at things. And I want you to know that there's never anything wrong with doing that. But what's really important is what you do after the bit of information you are given. And that is make a choice, do some education, and make sure you're informed. So everybody asks me, Nikki, do you use nipple shields? I very rarely use them in my practice. I use them more to get babies to go back to breast who have maybe not been at breast for 4, 5, 6 months. But my favorite shield to use is the Medela Contact Nipple Shield. Again, I am not a big proponent of nipple shields, but if you get told your nipple is too big to fit into your baby's mouth, certain things I want you to think about. All right, is your baby's mouth this big? Yeah, probably. It probably is in there, okay? Is your nipple this big? No. For 20 years, I've been doing this, never seen a nipple this big. Also, rarely have, maybe, and I didn't measure it, maybe I've seen one this size, maybe 2,800 moms, maybe. I've seen things down here, but that will for sure fit in your baby's mouth. So here's the bad idea when they want to put a nipple shield on because your nipple is too big. What's going to happen? You're going to have to wriggle your nipple into something. So this is a 21. You're going to have to wriggle your nipple. If your nipple is truly big, if your nipple is around here, this is a 21. This is pretty big. Most moms are not this size, okay? But if you're going to put your nipple into something smaller than its actual measurement, you're going to cause constriction, lack of flow, nipple trauma, and you're going to hurt your supply. You can also cause lack of circulation to that nipple because you're pushing it into something and then your baby's clamping down on it and it doesn't have freedom to move like it needs to because it's constricted in a ball, in a shield. This is why it's a bad idea if someone tells you your nipples are too large and want to give you a shield. Not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. But what I want you to go is, really? How big do I think my baby's mouth is versus how big is my nipple? And make sure when people are telling you that, they're talking about nipple, not areola. Nipple is different than areola.